just wanted to relax today, get a little bit of makeup therapy in here. Today I'm doing a full face of hot new makeup products. A lot of these are new to the market, new hot items, but also a good number of these are some items that I'm just currently testing. If you're new to my channel, every single one of these products you will hear about again with my final review, how they were and all of that. If you subscribe, I have a series called Speed Reviews. These will all eventually end up in there. So a few of these are products I've tested before, but I'm testing them again for my speed reviews, and then a lot of these are just new items that I wanted to get on my face. So let's get into it. But first, I'm excited to share a helpful resource for you in today's video. BetterHelp is going to be sponsoring this portion of the video. I originally heard about BetterHelp from my favorite creators and podcasters. I actually hear about them all the time, and I always thought it was a great idea to make therapy more accessible and honestly just more approachable. I've never done therapy personally, but I definitely have a lot of close loved ones who have benefited greatly. You know, I've seen their relationships improve, their outlook on life improved. BetterHelp can be great if you have a clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety, or just going through a hard time, hard season in life. We've all been there. BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more accessible and more affordable. And finding a therapist can be really hard, especially when you're limited to the options in your area. But BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist a lot easier because it's online, it's remote, and you fill out a few questions and then BetterHelp can match you to a professional therapist to best meet your needs. And finding a therapist is just like dating. If you don't fit with that therapist, which is very common, you can easily switch to a new therapist at no additional cost and without having to worry about insurance, who's in your network, anything like that. Visit betterhelp.com/morganturner or check out the link in my description box to sign up and get matched with a therapist. Clicking that link does help support my channel, but it also gets you a 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. That way you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you. You know, my best friend is a therapist, so I know how helpful and how great that field of work is and what she's doing for everybody. So I'm really excited that I got to work with BetterHelp on this. So thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's channel. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okie dokie, let's start off with primer. I think I'm only going to use a setting spray for the primer today. So this is the Cali Ray Surf Proof setting spray, and this is supposed to be hydrating but also help with long wear. I think I'm a huge fan of Cali Ray. Everything that I've tried so far from the brand has been literally spectacular. They have one of the best tinted moisturizers, so let's see what I think of this one. I feel like you could get a little uncomfortably closer to me. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oof, fabulous mist. This, of course, is going to be a product that needs to be tested a lot more thoroughly before I can give you the actual wear time results, but we're going to give this a few minutes to settle in, and I don't normally do foundation before eyebrows, but I am unsure of how clean the application of this product is going to be for the eyebrows. So we're just going to do it now. This is the NYX Zero to Brow Gel. So there's a little thing that you add the color in, and then the gel is supposed to do something. I don't know. Looks interesting, but just in case it doesn't work out in terms of filling in my eyebrows, I also have as backup this Lift and Snatch brow tint pen to see how we do with these. So I have this in the shade Ash Brown. Step 1, use a spoolie to groom brows in place. And step 2, color in brows with doe foot applicator. Step 3, allow product to dry for 60 seconds without touching. Okay, so spoolie woolly first. You know, something as simple as literally just spoolieing through your eyebrows makes you look much more put together. My college roommates, I remember when we were freshmen, I introduced them to a spoolie and they were like, oh, this is amazing. And then before going out, they started spoolieing their eyebrows, and you know, we would steal it from like Sephora or the MAC counter. Anyways, that just unlocked a memory for me. Okay, let's see what this product is. Where's the gel? Okay, I think you just fill it in. Never mind. I'm gonna wipe off the excess product because, quite frankly, I am so scared. Is this adding color? This is why I did this before foundation, because there was a high chance of me scrapping this product. the heck? I don't think I like this. Let me clean this up. I think I need to go in with the spoolie again to... Nah, this is just not efficient for me. But I'm gonna do it on the other side. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it better this time. I know I wasn't supposed to go in and spoolie it, but it really needed it. But it's supposed to set in 60 seconds. I don't know, this is like kind of gimmicky, but I'm discovering the less product, the better. Or am I even putting any product on my brows and that's why I'm liking it, because there's no product. Because it kind of has like a weird shine to it. Ooh, this is, oh geez. I think we already have a product going into the worst products of the month video that I do every month. Oh gosh. I shouldn't have done that. That was on me. Nope. No. No. Pass on this. This just isn't functional. I'm gonna practice with this some more, but it did dry down a little bit. There's a little bit of power behind the gel in here. Okay. Trying to decide what to do with this situation. Okay, I know I'm supposed to let them set, but I can't go out in public if I let them set like this. So I'm going to brush them out a bit. This does have some holding power, surprisingly. Okay. And then I'm going to go into this lift and snatch. And I'm just going to fill in. Okay, this product I can get behind. This is actually pretty nice. Let's see. Okay, I think I like this. This is doing a good job of creating some little how long has that been blurry for? Some little strokies, right? You see that? Ooh, okay. Well, we came out with a major L. Your lift and snatch just saved your butt. And now you see why I was dubious about doing my foundation first. I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe. Oh my gosh, it's not coming off. Oh no. Ugh. Dang, this does set. I am ruining everything I just did. Okay, I need to fix this off camera. BRB. Okay, well, I didn't take the NYX product off, other than obviously what was out of line. I had to go in with my Rephr Beauty Brow Gel to, like, get things back in order, and I've been really loving that brow gel. I have, for foundation, I don't even know if this is going to be the right color, because I only got sent one color, but this brand has been intriguing me. They've been sending me some interesting stuff, so this was PR. Well, most of this stuff is PR, but anyways, this is the Yensa Super Serum Silk Foundation. They sent me the shade Light Medium. Let's see. I mean, the setting spray, by the way, not super hydrating, but left a little bit of tack, I feel like, and a little bit of glow. Let's put this on the cap. So this is a pump. Pumpity dumpity. Okay. Huh. Shockingly amazing. What is this? Shade match. Okay. Okay. So random when that happens. Hopefully this doesn't oxidize. I'm not really liking the way that this particular product is smelling. It smells like foundation, but like, I don't know. It doesn't smell good. Not gross by any means, but I like a fragrance, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and be careful around the brows. This is why I don't like to do my brows before foundation, but I had no choice today. Okay, let me get into my sponge. I think this one is from Isam, the one that I'm using now, though I could be horribly wrong. I can't even remember. But now I'm going to pat everything in to get rid of any streaks. And then I'm going to go in with this Isam W25 brush. And just going to clean this up. This has like a really pretty glow to it. It looks like a little like heavy, like a little bit, but I'm not bothered by it. We're gonna have to see how this wears, but I'm liking what this foundation is doing on my skin. I think that looks really, really pretty. Let me actually just put a little bit more on my chin. Did I even put some on my chin? I can't remember, but I think we can do concealer and stuff because I'm not using regular eyeshadow. I'm going to use some eyeshadow sticks today. So I'm going to use what I think I've used it on my channel before, like last week, but as of the time of filming this, I haven't used this on my channel, but I've been testing it. This is the Gucci Beauty concealer. This is in the running for being my favorite. I talked up that Tower 28 so much, but this one is so dang good. So I have it in the shade 25N Fair Medium. So I'm just gonna make sure I get the blue in this area, then here, and then we'll put some out here, and then a little bit out here, and then I like the way concealer holds on my nose better. Going in with my foundation sponge, and we're gonna press this all in. I've been loving this. It's almost like, I don't know, it's like almost powdery, but in a good way. It's really, really soft and flexible, I think is the way I want to describe it. Like it dries down, but it's still quite flexible on the under eyes. It doesn't provide the fullest coverage, but I think it looks beautiful, and I can see this being phenomenal. I can't confirm this because I haven't tried it, but I can see a formula like this being phenomenal on mature skin because it does have a little bit of dry down without actually being really thick and dry. So it's gonna help reduce any crepiness. It's just a beautiful concealer that I've been thoroughly enjoying, and I'm like deciding between this, the Tower 28, and the Natasha Denona, like which one is the best. That video is already up though, so you can see which one ended up winning. But I have a new brand of Sephora that I want to try. This is called Mango People, and from what I can see online, like the reviews of these are fantastic, and they're just simple little sticks of makeup. So I'm going to start off with the bronzer in the shade Chai. The packaging feels really heavy and luxe, like a magnetic closure, but it's so cute. Okay, let's see. That did nothing. And I hate to draw it on because this actually is not super malleable feeling. This has a little bit of drag when I put it on. Okay, let me try this brush directly. It's kind of small to go in with the brush on top. You can see I'm just not getting as much color, so I'm gonna draw it on the back of my hand, warm it up. I'm like not getting a lot of color with this unless I directly apply it on my skin, which I don't love to do because that typically kind of peels the makeup up underneath and disrupts it, but I don't think I have a choice. Okay, so it looks really nice and it's blending out pretty well on the skin, but I'm not loving how it doesn't pick up on a brush well. Because one, that's more sanitary and I feel like it's easier to get a good seamless look on the skin. So bronzer-wise, I probably won't pick this up too much. The color is gorgeous, and honestly, once blended on the skin, I don't notice it picking up anything underneath, which is fine, but I don't know, I feel like it should pick up on the brush a little easier or from the back of my hand. It's just not my favorite formula. There's so many amazing options nowadays. Why compromise, even though I constantly compromise with makeup I don't like? Then I have this multi-stick in the shade Jaipur. Alright, so this is beautiful. We're going to use it as blush, and I'll try a little bit on the lips as well, because it's a multi-stick. Okay, lips first. See, this has some drag. It actually feels like a matte lipstick. With a lip liner, that actually could be really pretty. I don't know about this as a blush, so I'm just going to pop it on directly, because this also has that same kind of pull and drag as the bronzer. It's just not as effortless as I want it to be. But here's the thing. Here's how I'm going to defend this. It better last a long time. Because you know how cream blushes don't have the longevity sometimes, especially those really malleable formulas that are so satisfying to apply. They can fade really quickly. My hope, my desire with this is if it's not going to be super duper creamy, it better last a long time. So I will be testing that today. But as of now, I'm not super moved by these unless they show up to the party and last all night, you know? Putting some on my nose. I know that looks like so dumb. So I'm gonna kind of tone it down because now I look really cold. Okay, but the color, gorgeous. And then lastly, I'm not a fan of a highlighter stick, but we'll give her a go. We gotta be fair. I really want to test this brand out. So this is the highlighter in Morning Light. I'm just gonna apply it how I typically like to apply this. This looks like a clear glaze, which is not my preference. It almost feels like a lip balm. If I'm being honest, it does add a glow, and it's meant to be subtle, but it's giving like sweat, but like kind of in a good way, and it feels a lot softer and creamier than the other products. So if you like that subtle hint of sheen, very pretty. It does have pretty minimal color to it, but it does add an extra effect onto the skin. Depending on how well this works over powder, if it does work well over powder, this could be really great to bring a hydrated look back to the face. So jury is still out on Mango People. I'm not sure of how I feel yet. I didn't have a bad experience per se, but it also wasn't easy breezy beautiful. So we'll see, but if they do last and the color does last well throughout the day, then I think I could have some good things to say about that. For setting powder, I'm going to keep it minimal because I actually want to see how the creams do. I don't have a new one anyway, so I'm going to use the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Translucent Setting Powder. This is their new one, which I did use in another testing new makeup video, but we're still testing it, and I don't have anything else. Huda Beauty did just launch their new setting powder. It's like the pressed. I did a review of it the other day, but I don't know. I feel like that one would make me look dry and cakey. I just want something translucent for under the eyes and right here. It's very brave of me not to put powder all over living in Miami. But we're gonna test it. And this powder, by the way, is very beautiful. I really like it. It's super lightweight. It has a nice blurring property to it, and it doesn't really change the makeup too much underneath. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of the Mango People highlighter, and I'm gonna just put that on top again in case any of the powder kind of mattified it. Yeah, and it's bringing the glow back. Okay, the more I'm using these, the more I'm kind of getting it. Now for eyeshadows, I've been on a bit of an eyeshadow stick journey. I have not yet tested the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow sticks on camera, so I figured we'd use these today. I've used them off camera, but I do want to demo them. So I think this is a good video to do so. So I'm using whatever leftover concealer I have on my brush. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I don't need to set it or anything. Just making sure the eyelid looks clean. So these are the Fenty Beauty shadow sticks. I have 4 colors. 2 of them are matte and 2 of them are shimmer, but there are more on the website. I'm going to use the matte shade in Amber, which is a shade I haven't used yet. So this is actually pretty neat because you can put it all over the eyelid and have a matte eyeshadow, but I like how easy to blend these are because I can easily use this matte shade and blend it out, and it looks like I just blended powder shadow with a blending brush. So a really nice, easy formula these are to use. So the matte ones are what have stood out to me. The shades that I have are pretty light, but so easy to use with your fingers just to blend, which I think is so great for quickie makeup people that do their makeup in the car. How freaking perfect is a product like this? And I'm gonna go down underneath. I used to never be into eyeshadow sticks, but lately they've just been so easy to use on vacation. I see it, I get it now. And I'm really happy that they're becoming trendy. And then on the eyelid, I'm going to use the shade Bellini Bash. Now the shimmers I haven't been as into as the mattes. I like the Rare Beauty shimmers a little better, I think. I think that the Fenty doesn't set down as nicely as the Rare Beauty. Like the Rare Beauty, it will get in my main crease, which is fine, but it sets the rest of the time. These Fenty ones, I think they aren't as impactful as I would prefer. And I feel like they crease a little bit more than the Rare Beauty, but they're still nice. I've been enjoying these for a quick, easy shadow look. So overall, I really like the matte ones, and the shimmer ones are fine, but I do think there are better out there, but still did a good job with this. And you see what a pretty subtle eye look that we got. I'm actually going to put some more of the shimmer down here. I really like using the shimmer down here. I feel like it really opens up the eyes. And then for eyeliner, I guess we're going kind of intense today because I pulled the Valentino Beauty Twin Liner, and this is a double-ended eyeliner. So one side here is a pencil, and then the other side is a liquid liner. And I think today we're gonna go pencil because it's a little less harsh. So please be smooth. I think a brown would be better, but I really want to test this. Huh. Okay. It's not like super creamy, but that's okay because it's pretty easy to work through the upper lash line. And it's smudging pretty good too. Okay. Might go in with the, I think we're going with the liquid side to create a wing. But I do like how a soft eyeliner like this can give a smudgy, softer look. If I just used a liquid liner, it would be very, very harsh, which is not a bad thing. That used to be more popular back in the day, but now I totally see the appeal of a softer, smoked out liner. Not quite so precise as a liquid liner. Then just blend it out. It also leaves a lot more room for error, and it still will look okay. Okay, nice. And I'm going to go in with the liquid liner side. Very precise. I feel naked even without the tiniest little wing. Gorge. And then mascara, I'm just going to use Rephr Lash Curler. And I got a recent package of some Lancome perfumes. What am I talking about? Lancome mascara. So I'm just going to throw on, this is not new, but it's new to me, the Lash Idol mascara. Very popular. Never tried it before. Let's see, it's got a big old rubber wand. And if you follow me, you know this. But if you don't, I don't have lashes really to work with, especially since I've been really inconsistent with my lash serum the last few months. Oh, I just poked myself in the eye. This is a big old rubber wand. But anyways, the goal is just to look like I have eyelashes. I don't really need anything crazy. But I can tell, at least with this first use, it's not love at first sight, but it's early yet. Mascara opinions change a lot with me. Coat number 2. I'd have just enough luck with a random mascara at the drugstore, so look at that. I'll fix that. But let's do the lips first. So I'm going to take off the Mango People color, which honestly worked really well as a lipstick, and I don't say that about a lot. But Jones Road just launched some new lip pencils, and they're nude kind of colors. So let's see. I think I'm always into a nude pink, so let's see what the nude pink color looks like. Gosh, Jones Road, they are expanding their brand hard and fast. Like, they have so many products out now. This is nude pink. This looks really pretty. Okay. Oh, it's quite creamy, and what a pretty color. Ooh, I love this color. This is a great bridal color. My lips but better, nice creamy application, and it's a wooden pencil. I love wooden lip pencils. And to go with that, I also have some new lip tints from Jones Road as well, which are also kind of more pinky natural. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Cocoa Rose. What does this look like? Okay, not Cocoa Rose. That's an option. These aren't as pink as I thought. Whatever, we're gonna go in with nude mauve. It'll cool down the look, I guess. And it's just a little tint too. So maybe those other colors wouldn't have been as dark. But that's really pretty. That kind of made the lip liner more milky in a good way. That's a lip. I like it. Okay, let me fix my mascara and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts so far. Okay, so just a really fresh, pretty makeup look is what came out of today. I'm categorizing these products by like on first impressions. Keep in mind, most of these are first impressions. Like love at first sight, meaning I'm pretty sure I love this product no matter what already, just with the first use. And then kind of a middle tier where it's just, I need to test these more. And then we have like a category of just not impressed, not into it. But of course, this is all subject to change since most of these are first impressions. But love at first sight is going to be this Gucci Beauty concealer, though today wasn't my first time wearing it. It was love at first sight for that first use. Love at first sight with the matte Fenty Beauty eyeshadow sticks. And then love at first sight, first use, I guess, not sight. Love at first use with the Jones Road lip pencil. Really creamy, beautiful colors. Hopefully they last. But I can be convinced even without amazing lasting power because that color is gorgeous. And then the lip tint is also very pretty. It's like the perfect amount of color. It looks really soft on the lips and has a little bit of glow and healthiness to it. So love the lip products I use. Now the category where I'm just not sure I need to use these more, I'm going to put the Cali Ray setting spray because obviously I'm like 10 minutes into wear. I'm pretty sure I'm liking this NYX Lift and Snatch, but hopefully this doesn't dry out too quickly. Also really loving the Yensa so far, but again, it's a foundation. Wearing this is so important. These Mango People sticks, I need to see the wear time with these to see if they're worth it. They do feel a little heavy on the cheeks. I'm kind of in the category of I'm probably not going to love these, but they have potential. They really, really do. But there's so many cream sticks on the market. It's just, there's so much competition. The shimmer eyeshadow sticks from Fenty, while beautiful, I've had some issues with creasing and fading, but we'll see how these do today. I think I really like this Valentino twin liner, but again, wear time is totally necessary, but I think I'm really liking this. And then kind of don't really like it, don't see my opinion changing. I have this, definitely don't like this. This NYX Zero to Brow Gel, horrible. Just, I don't even need to explain. And the Lancome Tint Idol, I don't think, not tint, Lash Idol, I just don't think is for my tiny little lashes, but that's a personal problem. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling so far. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel to get my final thoughts on these in my speed reviews as I wear these more. And again, a huge thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Make sure you click the link in the description box to save you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one.